Okay, so welcome to the first episode in a new series I'm going to be starting on my channel. It's going to be about my Jeep, my gorgeous 2019 Jeep Wrangler Sport Unlimited that I got just a few months ago, maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago. I love it. I think the name I've settled on for it, I've never been big into naming cars, but I think the name I've landed on for is Armistice, which is the Greek goddess of the hills and mountains. But this little series, I guess I'm starting on my channel, is gonna go take you down the road with me on all the things I do to this Jeep, whether it's upgrades or trails or whatever else I might do with it, overlanding, camping, whatever I might do with it. But some background as to who I am, because most of you, when you see this video, probably won't know me. My name's Zach. I live in the eastern United States in Tennessee, gorgeous Tennessee. I bleed orange, love Tennessee football, everything like that, and sushi's my favorite food. But it's just going to be a brief video, no fancy editing or anything like that. But I don't like stock Jeeps. I don't. I never have. A Jeep has always been my dream car, and I'm glad I was able to get one at such a young age. I'm only 20. But I am glad I was able to get one at such a young age. I'm very blessed to have gotten one, especially this new. And I looked everywhere from the Knoxville to Chattanooga area for any kind of Jeep I could get. And I finally just landed on getting a pretty new one. At the time I got it, it only had 22,000 miles on it. Now it has 25,000. So I'm pretty comfortable with it. I love driving it. It's everything I hoped a Jeep would be and more. But like I said, I don't like them stock. So we're just going to go down the list of things I'm going to do to this. So if at any point in time my Jeep build just gets completely out of hand, I can kind of reference this video, or you guys can reference this video if this ends up getting popular. I don't expect it to. I just want somewhere to kind of archive this as I go down my journey with my Jeep. But we're going to start with the wheels and tires. So really the only stock wheels and tires that I think look good on a Jeep are the Rubicon tires and wheels. But I'm not getting those. I'm going to get Fuel Vapor 3s in gunmetal and black. If there's wind noise, I'm super sorry. But I'm going to get Fuel Vapor 3s, which are going to be a 17x9 beadlock. And then for the wheels, I'm getting Toyo Mud Terrains, which those are going to be a 35x12.5. So they're going to be a super beefy tire, thick tread, very long tread life. I think they have a 50,000 mile tread life on them. Next, for fenders, I might keep these for a little bit. I don't like stock Jeep fenders, but with the JLs, I don't know how hard it's going to be to install the fenders, because the turn signals are fender mounted on these, so I don't know. Which this is a JL, by the way. The 2019, I think it's 2018 to 20 Wranglers are JLs. But that's the next thing we're going to get. Will probably be, which these aren't in any specific order, but the next thing we'll probably get are Iron Cross steel fenders. They have a pretty aggressive profile to them and everything like that, which is what I like. Next will probably be actually an Iron Cross steel bumper with a winch. I might switch that to something else if I can find a good aluminum one. That's not super pricey, but all the ones I've seen are super pricey, and I don't know if I want to go that high just for a bumper. I haven't planned on doing anything with the rear bumper. I probably will at some point. I'll probably have to when I get my Toyo 35s, because I don't think that rear cut. I don't think that cut in the rear bumper will be able to hold it. And going back to the Toyos, since they're such a heavy tire, I think they're probably 30 or 40 pounds heavier than stock Jeep tires. I'll probably have to get a tire carrier as well. So I'll be looking into that. I'm looked into a ton of stuff for this Jeep. We're also going to be getting a TerraFlex 4-inch lift kit. I was thinking about getting a 3.5. But I think with the 35s, a 4-inch would look a little bit better, give me more ground clearance when I take it on trails and stuff. Which the TerraFlex lift kit I'm looking at, it actually comes with a sway bar mount, so we'll get a sway bar and install it in there as well. And I don't know if I want to go with Falcon shocks or Fox shocks. I might just go with Falcons because they're super nice as well. Fox shocks are a little pricey for my liking. which I'm not going to skimp out on anything on this. If I want something for this, I'm going to get it. It's just a matter of time and saving money. But yeah, those are kind of the main things I'm looking at getting. I'm not going to sell the hard top for a best top Sunrider or anything like that. I know a lot of people do that, but that's just, I love the hard top. I got a hard top Jeep because I love the profile of it. Next will probably be lights. I might get some KC LED halos to go in here, or I might just switch out the lights entirely because I don't really like the yellow hue of these. I might just get yellow ones, which for the winter these are good because they get pretty hot. They have a heating element in them to melt off any snow if that were to gather up on the lights. And then going back to the lights, we'll probably at some point, because they're very pricey, get a KC, I think it's called an Apollo 6 light bar, so we might end up doing that at some point. But yeah, that's, just want to keep the video short and sweet. That's everything I plan to do to it. Hopefully you guys hang around. If whoever sees this video is a member of the Jeep community, let me know. I don't care if it's a Cherokee, Wrangler, as long as it's not a Compass, as long as it's not a Jeep Compass, because those are something else. Okay. But if you have a Wrangler, especially, reach out to me because I have no clue what I'm doing. This is my first ever Jeep. It's only my second car I've ever owned. So yeah, if you're, like I said, if you're a member of the Jeep community and you have some experience doing some of your own mods on your Jeep, let me know. Like I said, it'd be very helpful because I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thanks for watching the very first video in this little series. I don't know what I'm gonna name it or if I'll even name it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. And I don't know when the next one will be because how fast I get these upgrades done depends on how fast I can gather the funds for it. So the first thing I'm getting for sure is the Toyo tires with the fuel wheels. I'm for sure getting that. That's going to be my first one because with the JLs, 35s don't require re-gearing, so that's really nice. They don't require re-gearing, and they fit on stock Jeep Wranglers. There is a little bit of rubbing if you go on any kind of trails or anything, but just by themselves, they fit perfectly fine just to kind of cruise around the street on. So those would be for sure the first thing I'm getting. And then most likely the next thing I'll be getting is a lift, that 4-inch TerraFlex lift kit. So that'll work out really well. And hopefully by the time I get the TerraFlex lift kit, my new tires will be nice and broken down. I'll have a few hundred miles on those, maybe 1,000 miles on those. It'll probably be a few hundred, but yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys for dropping by, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.